advanced canopy, enabling the pilot to respond with split-second timing, an essential skill in modern aerial combat. Such innovations have made single-seater fighters more appealing, as it's now possible for one very well-trained person to handle the complexities of a fighter jet. European cooperation to counter Soviet forces also saw the development of the Panavia Tornado. Britain, Germany and Italy combined forces to produce this variable-wing twin-engine fighter-bomber. Crewed by two, this multi-role fighter had a top speed of up to Mach 2.12. Variants and developments are still in service today. One key feature was its terrain-following capability. The aircraft could hug the ground at high speed to avoid radar, and is considered one of the most significant fighters to come out of Europe. The FA-18 Hornet is both a fighter and an attack aircraft. Although slower than the Tomcat, the Hornet is exceptionally nimble, and its dual purpose means it can defend itself on the way to a target, drop its payload, and engage enemy fighters. The Hornet entered service in 1983 as a mid-wing multi-mission tactical aircraft. The reason for its agility comes from good thrust-to-weight ratio, digital fly-by-wire control system, and leading-edge extensions that allow it to remain controllable at high angles of attack. To switch between fighter and attack roles, the Hornet's pilot uses a multifunction display projected onto the canopy. Its twin engines, General Electric F404GE400, were designed to be particularly robust, leading to reduced stall and flameout. A little misnamed, the Lockheed F117 Nighthawk is a stealth aircraft, designated a fighter, but lacking guns and rarely carrying missiles. Its unique flat-faceted surfaces reflect radar emissions, and the various radar-absorbing materials are used on the cockpit and over the engine intakes. The Nighthawk is actually armed with smart weapons and a targeting system for precision attack, and has a top speed of a staggering 2,220 kilometers an hour. One person pilots the stealth fighter, aided by a wide array of electronic gadgets. But such cutting-edge technology doesn't come cheap. Each Nighthawk costs $40 million. The stealth fighters proved their worth during the first Gulf War with their accurate striking. However, one was shot down by Serbian artillery in 1999 during the Kosovo conflict. Also developed by a European consortium, the Eurofighter or Typhoon has been adopted by 6 nations as their current frontline fighter. The twin Eurojet EJ200 turbofans generate a 1.16 thrust-to-weight ratio. The canard wing design is capable of Mach 1.2 at sea level and 2.1 at altitude. A multi-role fighter, it has one 27mm cannon and multiple hard points from missiles or bombs. The Lockheed Martin Boeing F-22 Raptor is a newer stealth fighter introduced into service in 2005. With a $137.5 million price tag, the stealth air superiority fighter is intended to replace the F-15 Eagle. The Raptor's top speed remains classified, but it's known that the design of the aircraft allows it to sustain supersonic flight without the use of afterburner augmented thrust. Like other stealths, the Raptor carries its air-to-air missiles in an internal cargo bay to enable stealth mode and reduce drag. However, the weapons bay doors only have to be opened for a second to launch its missiles. The United States is currently the only country manufacturing and flying the stealth fighter, with other countries waiting for the F-35 Lightning II to roll off the assembly line, an event expected to begin in 2011. At $83 million, the F-35 is substantially cheaper than the Raptor, but is still expected to perform many of the same functions. A stealth multi-role fighter, the F-35 will have 3 models: a conventional takeoff and landing variant, a short takeoff and vertical landing variant, and a carrier-based variant. With test flights currently underway, it has been observed that the single-engine F-35 appears to have a similar appearance to the two-engine Raptor. It will also incorporate the Raptor's advanced avionics and sensor fusion to improve the pilot's situational awareness and high-speed data networking, making it truly futuristic. From wood and fabric to radar-absorbing titanium alloys, speeds from 100 kilometers an hour to 3 times the speed of sound, fighter aircraft have come a long way in the past 100 years. Who knows what the future will bring?